What's up YouTube, it's S.D.D Dog here and it's your friendly bitch tit coming at you with another video of the day, guys. Today's topic, guys, we're going to be talking about Battlefield 1 and the 10 things you need to know about the weapons in Battlefield 1. So guys, without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, so point 1, guys, they basically feel fast because they are. The weapons feel fast, guys, and responsive. Now, if your weapon of choice is an automatic rifle, guys, or a powerful LMG weapon in Battlefield 1 is loaded with guns to scratch your trigger finger with, guys, okay? In general, all the weapons might feel a little faster than you would expect. On top of adding drag and gravity to the bullets themselves, they've increased the bullet velocity, guys. This speeds things up and makes the gunplay more authentic, guys. So that's basically what they've done. They've kind of edited the gameplay on the kind of and their mechanics on the weapons to make them feel a bit more faster, a bit more kind of responsive, and hopefully this gives us a lot better kind of like gameplay situation within the weapons. So this is a really good point, guys. I'm really looking forward to kind of seeing how these mechanics work within the new weapons within Battlefield 1. Okay guys, so moving on to point 2, there are 6 categories of weapons. Okay, so 6 categories of weapons, guys. There are your shotguns, great for blasting enemies from up close, as SMGs are made for short range rapid fire. There is LMGs, amazing at tearing things apart from medium range, semi-autos, balanced and powerful, guys. Sidearms, great in a pinch, and sniper rifles, which do exactly what you think, guys. Now, I'm a sniper guy. I love sniping from far angles. Now, obviously, sniper rifles in this game, guys, are going to be a little bit more trickier than kind of say Battlefield 4 or kind of like Battlefield Hardline, because obviously on there you've got all these really modern kind of looking kind of like visuals where you can zoom in and stuff like that, and they're going to be really technical. But obviously this is a World War game. Now if they're staying true to nature, guys, these weapons are not going to be as advanced as they are in Battlefield 4. So sniping, guys, in this game is going to be very difficult. It's going to require some pretty damn good skills. So I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on these and trying these snipers out, and obviously just trying out these new weapons like the LMGs and the shotguns, etc. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing how this kind of new gameplay kind of pans out with these weapons. So without further ado, guys, let's move on. Let's move on to the 3rd point, guys. Okay, there's a ton of variety of weapons to choose from within the game. Each weapon type has multiple different weapons to choose from. The weapons of the era were incredibly varied. In fact, many of the weapons of World War 1 were in the first successful versions of those weapons. The first SMGs and the automatic rifles were deployed during the era, and you can use them in Battlefield 1. So in other words, guys, you can basically use the kind of first editions of the weapons that you kind of maybe use today in modern day, and the ones that they've progressed into World War 2. So this is really cool, guys. So these are kind of like test versions, or like the actual versions, guys, but you know what I mean, they're very early in their stages of weapons, so the machine guns are not going to be as developed as they are, like I just said. They're going to be very kind of basic weapons. So this is pretty damn cool, guys. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing this and the tons of variety of different kind of weapons. I'm really can't wait to get my hands on these guys. So moving on, guys, weapons are super effective. Technology held forward during World War 1, leading to absolutely incredible, efficient weapons that were damn good at doing what they were designed to do. Whether you're on blasting holes in walls and taking down hidden enemies or sniping from across the map, you'll find the gunplay in Battlefield 1 feels more modern and fun than ever. So this is really cool, guys. This is actually very good. I just can't wait to be like doing the trench warfare stuff, and it's like popping out with your Lee Enfield rifle, and it'd just be sick. I just can't wait for that. And then the kind of like the 5-round magazines where you kind of your bullets go ding ding ting, and then the old kind of cha-ching of the round bursting out. I love that kind of feel and that tense where you've only got 5 rounds and you've got to basically make them count. And this is what the weapons were like in World War 1. They were they were advanced. They were advanced, but obviously compared to what we've got nowadays, they're going to be very basic to what players are used to. I would say Battlefield 4 and obviously Battlefield Hardline. Okay, guys, so moving on. Okay, weapon customization is more focused. Okay, we definitely want them and us guys to allow you more customize your weapons in Battlefield 1. We also heard your feedback that we should try to find a way to do this without adding hundreds of additional attachments. So basically, guys, they've really just added kind of like lots of new ways of customizing weapons, new weapon skins, etc. Okay, there hasn't really been anything announced by this yet, guide, about weapon skins or kind of what weapon skins they're going to be. I do have some kind of photos of potential kind of like weapon skins, and I might kind of upload this into the video and show you guys. So, and tell me what you think. Alright, but obviously, guys, that's why Battlefield 1 utilises preset loadouts for each weapon. You're still able to customise your weapons to make sure they work within your play style, but in a more focused way. So you can still use weapons, guys. You're still kind of like got your bog standard kind of like a genuine weapon, but you can kind of modify it to how you like to play with it, and how to use it. So that's pretty cool, guys. That's a pretty damn decent kind of like focus point that they've got in there. Because everyone, I don't use the same weapon, say in Battlefield 4 as someone else does. I might use the same weapon, but it's completely customizable. It's different kind of like perks on it, whatever. So I'm really looking forward to this, guys. Really looking forward to kind of like customizing my weapons and making them feel kind of more personal to me. So that's pretty damn good, guys. So moving on. Okay, each weapon has up to 3 presets. Maybe you want a shotgun that packs a little more punch, or maybe you just rather one that trades stability for accuracy, like a shotgun or maybe a sniper. The different weapon presets should help you guys out. Some have up to 3, giving you different ways to play with the same weapons. You're able to customize them as well, changing the zoom, levels, reticles, and more, guys. So you can change the reticles. In other words, that's basically the arrow with the little crosshairs that you can play with. You can change that basically, guys. As you probably do in, say, like Call of Duty, you can do that and change your reticles in there. So that's another good point, guys. They are kind of focusing on that real customization of weapons, not just kind of like, there you go, there's a weapon, use it, and that's it. You can really customize your weapons in this game, guys. It's going to be freaking damn good. So without further ado, guys, let's move on to the next point. There are multiple types of melee weapons, guys, in this game. Getting up close and personal was an important part of the Great War. Obviously, guys, the weapons weren't as advanced, so they were kind of like big, gruesome hand-to-hand combats with like bayonets and knives and melee maces and all sorts of stuff. This is awesome. And while you have plenty of options, if you rather keep your distance, you'll also be able to use different types of melee weapons, each one with their own attack speed and damage outputs. Okay, some even double as tools, giving you the ability to cut barbed wire, destroy barricades, or even damage light vehicles. This is pretty cool. I mean, I can't wait to play with these like maces that are wrapped in like barbed wire or whatever it is they do. It's pretty cool. All the spade that we saw in the trailer. Mate, I thought, yeah, I've run out of bullets, whack someone around the head with a spade. Cool. But yeah, that's pretty cool, guys. Okay, so moving on to the 7th point, guys. You'll be able to perform bayonet charges. Okay, as they've announced, guys, in the kind of like trailer, the original trailer did, there's going to be massive 64 player lobbies, and you're going to be doing kind of like cavalry charges. Now this is going to be pretty sick. Imagine that, 64 players, guys, running towards each other with bayonets and all out warfare with just bayonets. Freaking amazing. Okay, so being able to close the gap between you and your enemy is very important, guys, especially when you're going for a melee kill. Attaching a bayonet to the end of your gun helps make that a little bit easier. Okay, letting you charge at your enemies, make contact, and they're on their fast track to the graveyard, guys. So basically, if you run towards them and you get it right and you time it right, you can melee attack them, they're fucking gonna die. That's all there is to it, guys, and it's gonna be pretty damn gruesome. So I'm really looking forward to these kind of like melee battles, guys, with all these like bayonets. It's going to be freaking amazing. I can't wait to see new gameplay of this at E3. It's not actually E3, guys. Actually, I'll come back to that in a moment. But yeah, it's not actually at E3 this year. They've got their own EA Play, guys, where they're going to be kind of showcasing more of the Battlefield 1 game. So we'll move on, guys. We'll move on to the 9th point, guys. Frags aren't the only grenade types. Besides being able to toss traditional fragmentation grenades, you'll also be able to use gas grenades. Okay, so you have your masks and low damage, but their gas lingers for a long time. So you can throw one of these and they linger for ages. They can like say up to 5 to 10 minutes. Guys, this is speculation at the moment. Incendiary grenades, high damage, but for a limited time, and more using the right one at the right time can be the difference between a life and death. So it's just box standard, guys, as you would say in Battlefield 4. You throw your grenade, hopefully you get a kill. This is going to be a little bit more trickier with these because obviously they're not going to do as much damage. They still got to do lots of damage, but you're going to be kind of more accurate with them. So that's something that I can't wait to see. Now, guys, we're moving on to the final point. I believe I said the 7th point earlier on. I actually meant the 8th point earlier on, guys. Back on that last kind of mess. I think it was the point before I just wanted to said. So that actually was the 8th point. So there's 10 points in this, and we've just done the 9th. So we're on the last point, guys. Okay, so the 10th point, obviously, guys. Now, when you're playing with weapons and you're playing with kind of like sounds and kind of the way vehicles react and sound in the game, that's very, very important. Now, take Battlefield 4 for instance. When you listen to all the weapons and the vehicles, they all sound very realistic. They've all got a very kind of realistic sound to them. So sound, guys, in a game is extremely important, if not sometimes even more important than the gameplay itself. Because if you've got gameplay but the sound is shit, then it's just going to spoil the whole thing. You're not going to enjoy it. So basically, guys, yeah. So final point, guys, the audio fidelity is top notch. They have really gone out their way to make the audio fidelity on this game top notch. DICE is known for delivering some of the best audio quality in gaming. We all know that, guys. Battlefield 4, Battlefield Hardline, absolutely amazing. And we're not going to disappoint with the weapon sound in Battlefield 1, guys. From a bang of a shotgun to the clank of an enemy empty click, we recorded a huge amount of real-world audio to use in the game. You can even tell when your magazine is running out of ammo now. Wow, guys, that's pretty amazing. So you basically got 3 or 4 rounds left, and you can know where you're at. Your magazine's going to sound a bit empty. That is pretty cool. Your firing sound slightly changes when your ammo is low. It's brilliant. It's exactly what I'm saying, guys. Sounds are everything in a game. Not just Battlefield, not just kind of this sort of game, but any game. Sounds are one of the most fundamental points of a game. So, yeah, there's lots of exciting new features, guys, within these weapons and within the weapons that are coming to the game. Obviously, this isn't the sounds don't just go to the weapons; they go to the vehicles as well. And I'm sure they've put a hell of a lot of work into the sound of the vehicles and how they sound as well, guys. So, yeah, I can't wait to see how this plays out at E3 in the next week or so when they do it. And I really, really cannot wait to see this gameplay, guys. So, continue watching the channel, guys. I will upload more Battlefield 1 videos in the coming days or weeks. Obviously, I do hope you liked this video. Please leave a comment. Please tell me what you think about these kind of new weapons and kind of the way they've edited these new weapons and stuff, and how they're going to make them kind of more realistic in the comment section below, guys. So, without further ado, this is Scotty Dog with another Battlefield 1 video, and I'll see you on the next video, guys.